Here we have your basic clogged toilet. Kind of frustrating for a homeowner. And your plunger. Now there are various different types of plungers. This one here you can see has the cone like this. It's also kind of fold in like that, so you have to be careful. You don't ever want to use it like this in the toilet. You do this on a tub drain or a sink drain if you feel brave enough, but not necessarily recommended there. You want to have this out here. Now, you want to be able to control the water that you put in from the tank into the bowl. So sometimes it's a good idea to take the lid off. That way, if you need to get a little bit of water into the bowl, you can stop the water from going in by pushing down on that flapper device that's in the toilet. Now then, so we have your clogged toilet, and you want to get a little bit of water, as much as you can, into here so you can kind of create a suction, a seal. That's what you're looking for. And scoop it into the toilet, place it down so you have a firm seating, and then push down, and then short little bursts. If it's a simple clog in a toilet, this should be all that you need to have. And voila! Here you have your basic clogged toilet. It'd be very frustrating for a homeowner, to be certain. As we talked before, you want to make sure that the cone is out and not in. And if this were a normal situation, you'd probably want to wear rubber gloves. Make sure that you have the cone out, and like we've talked about before, you want to scoop it up full of water, being very gentle not to let the water flow over the tub. Pressing it firmly against the bottom of the seat, looking to make sure you have as much as the hole covered as possible. Push down gently, and then back and forth vigorously. In a situation like this, you might want to call John Bettke and Son Plumbing. We'll do it one more time here. And voila! Now, just to ensure that you have it unclogged, you might want to flush it right after you do it, being prepared to stop the water from going into the toilet, just in case it is still clogged and you'll have yourself a terrible mess. We did it. Now we want to stress test the toilet. This is what we call stress testing. Fill it up with maybe a little bit more paper than you might, just to make sure that the clog isn't still in the base of the toilet. Don't ever flush the toilet unless you have a full tank of water. That affects how the toilet flushes and how it functions. To give you a ta-da! There you have it, the unclogged toilet. Now that we've gone through the unplunging, the unclogging of the toilet, a couple things to remember or think about. It can be kind of a messy job sometimes, and I always recommend rubber gloves. In addition to that, you might get some splatter outside of the toilet, some water hitting the ground. I like to put down a drop cloth or towels, unless you've already got the towels out because it already flowed over, and put it around the base of the toilet here. Now, in addition to this, we don't want you to get into anything you don't feel comfortable with. If you don't feel comfortable doing this, especially if you're on the third floor, you're worried about water flowing over, maybe creating property damage below, give us a call, John Bettke and Son Plumbing, 773-276-5430. The purpose of our video, or series of how-to tests at John Bettke and Son Plumbing, is to help you save money. There's several things a homeowner can do along the way before calling a professional to come in to get the problem solved. Certainly, don't do anything that you don't feel comfortable with. And but,